Wes, the joint practice with the Colts is in the books. Next up is the preseason game. Packers and Colts from Indy. It's time for Final Thoughts. All right, Weston, what's at stake in this one?
Getting that bitter taste out of your mouth after what happened against the Jets in the preseason opener. And to the Packers' credit, they've responded well this week. They had a strong practice on Tuesday. By and large, a productive, clean practice against the Colts on Thursday. Now can you carry that into Lucas Oil Stadium?
Yeah, and when you look at the different sides of the ball, the Packers obviously a lot of banged up guys on offense, including Jordan Love, the receivers. So it wasn't a great day for the offense in the joint practice in Indy. So that group is going to want to bounce back as well. On the defensive side, it was a strong performance on that side of the ball, and that's what you'd like to see carry through to Saturday. Who's your guy and why, Wes?
I'm going to go with Marshawn Lloyd for this one, Mike. I mean, you can never predict exactly how the snaps are going to be dispersed, but if there's been a player that I've been more intrigued to watch in a preseason game and just be able to get a better feel of, it's been Lloyd. And since he put that groin injury behind him, I think his talent, his speed, his power has really shown up in these practices. The Packers likely will be running the ball quite a bit, you would imagine, in this preseason game against Indianapolis. I'm curious to see what Lloyd can do with some of those snaps.
All right, and my guy's on the defensive side of the ball, and it's linebacker Isaiah Simmons. A free agent pickup this year, was having a really strong training camp. Then things didn't go all that well against the Jets for him. He obviously wasn't the only one. But then he came back in the joint practice against the Colts and was a presence out there, capping practice with an interception in the 2-minute drill right at the end. Isaiah Simmons is definitely a guy to watch. Wes, I say the Packers win this game in the preseason sense if they just play cleaner football than they did last week. The penalties, the drop passes, the turnovers, you just have to reduce those, if not eliminate them. Play some clean football and feel a lot better about where you're headed.
You're spot on, Mike. And for me, I think the Packers win this game if they can get out of it healthy. Now, obviously, that is always going to be one of the biggest lines that you talk about during the preseason. But Green Bay was pretty banged up going into this preseason game and the joint practice against the Colts, particularly at the receiver position. If you can get in some good work and also get on the other side of this feeling good about yourself, the Packers, I think, have won in this second preseason matchup.
All right, and with that, we will sign off on this edition of Final Thoughts. Be sure to follow all of our coverage of Saturday's preseason game from Lucas Oil Stadium on Packers.com and on all of your social media channels. Thanks for watching, everybody. Enjoy the ball game.